Welcome back to your daily dose of science. We're going to be making a fossil cast today with clay, plaster, a ramekin, some water, and then I'll be using a plastic dinosaur to make my cast this afternoon. So first we're going to roll up our clay, and it's going to take the warmth of our hands, I think, to get it to be squishy enough. So then we put it down into our ramekin and we push it down so we leave at least half of the ramekin still empty. And you're going to want to try and make the clay as smooth as possible on the top, because this is how we will make our imprint. And a fossil cast is something a lot of paleontologists use when they're trying to analyze fossils. Fossils are formed when a shell or bone or a leaf or some sort of organic matter sinks down into the mud and becomes hardened into sedimentary rock and leaves that imprint of whatever got stuck down there. And we use fossils a lot to analyze samples. So here I am grabbing my dinosaur. I'm going to squish it right down into the clay, trying to get all of its appendages equally as deep. And then I'm going to remove it. And that is going to be where we cast our fossil. So next here I'm grabbing the plaster, and I'm going to add a little bit of water. I suggest adding, less water than you think you need, so that way, because you can always add more. You don't want to get your plaster too liquidy, otherwise it won't harden correctly. So here I am stirring it up. You want it to be about the consistency of thin pancake batter. So you want to make sure all the chunks are stirred out of the plaster and just one smooth homogeneous liquid. And lastly, what we're going to do is we are going to take this and pour it over our entire indent, or the fossil that we just created using our figurines. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that. And we're going to coat it really evenly, filling up just about the rest of the ramekin with your plaster. So you can just go ahead and use it all up, fill it right to the top, smooth it out, and then we're going to let it rest for 24 hours so that way the plaster can dry and harden. What you're going to be left with is a really cool fossil cast of what we decided to put in our fossil, in our clay. It's going to be nice and hard. All right, thanks so much.